He kind of flourished in the system. That time recognized he had a mismatch with Robinson Earl.
Nice drive.
I don't have one right now because he's having an awesome afternoon, scoring points all over the place. My goodness.
19 points, 6 rebounds. He's gotten into it with blocks on defense. And Kenrich, despite being 6'7", he can play so much taller, so much bigger, plenty physical. As Robinson Earl got just below the third quarter, with the Thunder offense not exactly humming along.
You know, Jerry West, the legend, the logo guy, Jerry West, who you see on all the NBA logos, once said that, you know, the NBA, it's all about how players fit together. And that's what the
point attempt. He's into double digits. The Thunder have 4 different players in double digits. Quinones with the left hand.
And it's 8 made threes for Miami. Quinones. Oh, there was contact, no foul, and Kane strikes again. 2 road games on the play-in.
It's a real challenge. And then if you win that game, then you got to go out on the road and you play in the first round. So got to pack that suitcase and be ready to go right to the playoff series.
We would be ready for that for the first ever playoff series between the... It's a layup high off the glass. 103-64, another 39-point lead on the board for the Heat. Quinones to the paint. Puts it up and in. Robinson, that's his 4th triple of the game. The Heat with 17 threes on 47% shooting.
Just great sharing of the ball again. Extra pass. Good to see Terry. A little burst there to get to that right-hand lay-in.
Looking for Andrew Lincoln out there wearing a red jersey. Kane with a 3. Antonio Reeves missed, got it back, and hits it. Robinson again. He's got 3 triples in the 4th quarter. He's got 6 threes in the game. That ties the season high. It's his 5th time with 6 threes. That ties the most double-figure scores in any game in Heat history. It's happened about 10 times. The first time we had 8 players in double figures, it was back in 1989. That's a 3 for me now. Has a season high 135 points. The Heat's previous highest scoring game was 134 in their December win by 41 over the Lakers. You remember it? Robinson Earl for 2. This game. We got 1:42 left. So even with this big lead. Oh, a triple there. This is really incredible. Most points ever. Most double-figure scores ever in a Heat game.
Yeah, this is so embarrassing on the New Orleans side. It's hard for me to watch. Wow.
Spirit with all the youth out on the floor, especially the lineup that they currently have.
Well, defensively, they've held New Orleans to without a field goal, 0 for 5 in the last 3 minutes. In the last 6 possessions have turned them over, but out of
trap on the penetration and Robinson Earl.
King misses that 3-point attempt.
Not able.
The bounce falls there.
You know, we're just glad to get him. His people, our people had to talk to his people. We talked to my people and talked to Giannis's people. Too many people involved.
Okay, the 3-pointer.
His coach, Doc says pass it, he passes it.
He's tallying a lot of minutes, 12 minutes and counting here for Pete Nair.
He'd go through the basket.
Yeah, he was 6 out of 17 overall last night, but 0 for 6 from 3. Did make all 7 of his free throws in 38 minutes of action. Corner, Robinson Earl.
He can get space under his feet on that shot. You know he's using more of his legs.
Makovich.
Because it couldn't have been LeBron. No way.
He might have gotten one late, but he went deep.
Alfred Payton playing with Matkovich. Antonio Reeves out of Kentucky with Olynyk. And Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Warriors run a little 2-3 zone coming out of the timeout. It's a 1-3-1. And Robinson Earl able to hit the mid-range. Always a...
And we're pretty much sitting on top of each other here, so
shoulder to shoulder.
One mind, one body. Is Matkovic going at Dembona. And there's a three-pointer for Kiefer. No.
Can't fault the hustle.
It looks like Marcus Bagley will be making his NBA debut the next time we have a stop action. Could be the second quarter. We'll see. Pelicans content to use as much time as they can right now. Olynyk found some space and puts it up and in. Franchise record for a third quarter, and I have a feeling you knew that, kiddo, in the Duke jersey, didn't you? You know everybody who represents Duke.
Those are my buddy's kids right there. Jared Murphy brought his young boys with him to the game. Of course, they are dressed in their proper attire. Baited. They talk things over. Sixers never touched it, apparently. The Pelicans, excuse me, never touched it.
I could have sworn they did. Okay. Olynyk with it. And the Olynyk Clinic continues.
Cruising at 37,000, probably ain't one of them.
You remember those commercials, though? But I did say it a Holiday Inn Express.
Exactly. So I know a lot more than you do.
That's
right?
good. Made no sense whatsoever, but made you laugh every time. Peyton, push shot, and it goes.
Nelfred with the Pels facing depleted ranks, having to scramble to find bodies.
Olynyk from outside.
Williamson with the bounce. Gives it to Kelly Olynyk. Zion gets it back and jams.
As you pointed out in that panel discussion, as Zion got the shot off and missed, but it's dunked back there by
See Houston in zone.
All right, back to basketball.
And I thought you were petty, Craig. I mean, that's just get out, man.
Well, you like my...
If you guys could see the face you just gave me.
That surprised me a little bit that you were all in on the headband. So be it. And we'll...
I think you should wear sequins more, though.
Well, you know,
no, you are good in sequence, dude.
You know, Ryan did convince me that if we do get the benefit and are blessed with the first-round playoff series this year, as Williamson scores, that I should wear it in that...
On and active. Of course, he's bounced back and forth with South Bay. Olynyk on the outside. Now Vanderbilt and LeBron are there. Then they fumble it away. And Messi.
Over the late closeout of the big rookie Yves Messi.
Sometimes you can take advantage of a mismatch before it gets into half court, and that's called secondary offense. That's what the Mavericks got there.
C.J. McCollum on the drive and scoop to the hoop to tie the... Washington has shot the ball tonight. Not an ounce of rust in his performance this season.
He's been aggressive, too. No hesitation.
Zion's back in the game, and he quickly makes his presence.
The ball.
So 14 on the clock. Kings up by 4. Their largest lead was 16 in this game. Here comes Alvarado. And he's been a difference maker.
2 early threes for him. On the move, Murphy, fake the pass. Little runner bounces home. Pass through traffic. Williamson occasionally shoots threes. Missed so badly, though, it was a hard rebound to corral for Olmax. 2 of 11 on threes this year for Zion Williamson. That corner three, though, is good for Murphy. Career best in rebounds this year. Quentin Grimes is in. And Messi holds off Olivier Maxence Prosper for the rebound. With the right hand, DeJounte Murray.
Is up when your body's contorting the other way. Usually a tough shot for most, not for Najee.
Dallas has already had 10 players play. 8 of them have scored. As and amongst the 5 starters, they've all scored except for Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie has only taken 2 shots in this game. 4 assists, though, to lead Dallas in that particular category. And a good facilitator. The free throws by Gafford stopped the run and put Dallas back in front. In the middle of the zone, Messi found the cutter. McCollum. Framework already agreed to on a trade of Prosper's rights to Dallas when Sacramento made that selection. Zion, the off-ball cutter with the paint catch. Now slowing it down. Differential 6 seconds. Alvarado, 10 points, 4 assists a game. Looking for an assist here, and he's got one.
Javette.
And by the way, they have changed that Marshall basket with a replay.
Yeah, only a breather, but it's something that he appreciates. 27 minutes tonight, coming off that 19 points last night. And that's what he talked about, that it's a different approach when he comes in as a...
All game, whether it's via the dribble, good defense, whatever, he finds different avenues to get back in and get focused.
Alvarado crashing, causing that second opportunity for the Pels. Get another three. Third three-pointer tonight for PG.
Hawkins slow to get out to PG. PG taller too, so Hawkins doesn't have a lot of time to spare.
Alvarado, another driving kick, drops it off to Tice, does Robinson Earl.